Your dream cruise vacation starts now, but avoid these common pitfalls. Embarkation day is one of the most exciting parts of a cruise. You arrive at the port, see the ship for the first time, check in, walk up the gangway, and suddenly your vacation officially begins. But for first-time cruisers, embarkation day can also be surprisingly confusing. Where do you go first? When can you access your cabin? What should you actually do during those first few hours on board? A lot of people spend embarkation day figuring things out as they go, and by the time they realize what they should have done earlier, it's already too late. Missed reservations, long lines at guest services, sold-out dining times. I made several of these mistakes on my first cruise. Not huge disasters, but things that would have made the first day much smoother if I had known them ahead of time. So in this video, I'm sharing what I wish I knew about cruise embarkation day in 2026. The simple tips that can help you start your cruise smarter, avoid common mistakes, and enjoy those first hours on board a lot more. Because the first day on a cruise ship sets the tone for the entire trip. And a few small decisions can make a big difference. Let's start with one thing almost every first-time cruiser forgets. One of the first surprises many passengers experience is that their cabin usually isn't ready right when they board the ship. Even if you board at 11:30 a.m. or noon, cabins are typically still being cleaned and prepared by the housekeeping team. Most cruise lines open cabin access sometime between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m., though the exact time can vary by ship. That means when you first board, you'll likely be exploring the ship without access to your room. First-time cruisers sometimes make the mistake of bringing large carry-on bags expecting to drop them off immediately. But if your cabin isn't open yet, you'll be carrying those bags around the ship for a while. The better strategy is simple. Pack a small carry-on with essentials like medications, travel documents, sunscreen, and anything you might need for the first few hours. Your checked luggage will usually be delivered to your cabin later in the afternoon. Once cabin's open, you can head down, unpack, and officially settle in. When most passengers board a cruise ship, they all tend to do the same thing. They go straight to the buffet. It's convenient, it's open immediately, and many people skipped breakfast or had an early travel day getting to the port. The result is that the buffet on embarkation day is often the busiest place on the entire ship. Lines can be long, tables fill quickly, and it may feel a little chaotic. But here's something many experienced cruisers know. The buffet isn't usually your only option. Many ships open other dining venues on embarkation day, such as casual restaurants, pizzerias, cafes, or sometimes even the main dining room for lunch. These places are often much quieter because most passengers automatically head to the buffet. Exploring the ship a little before choosing where to eat can make that first meal on board much more relaxing. This is something many first-time cruisers don't realize until it's too late. Your luggage may not arrive at your cabin until several hours after boarding. Sometimes it shows up around dinner time. That means if you packed your swimsuit in your checked bag, you might not be able to use the pool or hot tubs during the first afternoon on board. And embarkation day is actually one of the best times to enjoy the pool areas. Many passengers are still exploring the ship, cabins aren't open yet, and the pool decks can be quieter than they will be later in the cruise. If you pack your swimsuit in your carry-on bag, you can change in the public restrooms and start enjoying the ship right away. It's a simple trick that lets you make the most of those first few hours. One mistake that surprises new cruisers is unexpected phone charges. When the ship leaves port, your phone may automatically connect to the ship's cellular network instead of your normal carrier. These ship-based networks can be extremely expensive if you're not careful. Calls, texts, and even background data can generate high roaming charges. The safest move is to turn your phone to airplane mode once you board. From there, you can connect to the ship's Wi-Fi if you purchased an internet package. This prevents your phone from accidentally connecting to the ship's cellular system and helps you avoid unpleasant surprises on your phone bill after the cruise. Embarkation day can feel busy. You're exploring the ship, unpacking luggage, making reservations, and figuring out where everything is. But one moment many first-time cruisers accidentally miss is the sail away. This is when the ship leaves the port and officially begins the journey. Depending on the cruise line, there may be music on the pool deck, a small party atmosphere, or simply the incredible view of the coastline slowly disappearing behind the ship. It's one of those classic cruise moments. Watching the ship pull away from land, feeling the ocean breeze, and realizing the vacation has truly started. Some people miss it because they're in their cabin unpacking or standing in line somewhere. If you can, take a few minutes to step outside and enjoy it. For many passengers, it becomes one of their favorite memories from the entire trip. Embarkation Day can feel overwhelming the first time you cruise. There's a lot happening, a lot of people boarding, and a lot to figure out during the first few hours on board. But once you know a few simple things, like when cabins open, where to eat, how to handle reservations, and how to avoid common mistakes, the day becomes much easier. Instead of feeling rushed or confused, you can start your cruise relaxed and ready to enjoy the ship. And that first day sets the tone for the entire vacation. Because the smoother Embarkation Day goes, the sooner you can start enjoying everything that makes cruising so special. If you found this helpful, the next video looks at another topic first-time cruisers are curious about in 2026, the biggest mistakes passengers make when booking their cruise. And some of them can cost a lot more than people expect. What do you think? Comment and subscribe for more videos about cruises.